MAGA, let's watch the government lie to you to try to turn you into Nazis in real time. I know you're not Nazis, so stick with me. See, America's top fascism scholars have already moved out of the country, not because they're woke little babies, but because they know that fascists deliberately use lies to get their base to cheer for the restriction of free speech.
You are the enemy of the people.
J.D. Vance is blatantly lying about a journalist who wrote an opinion piece for The Nation.
The writer accuses Charlie of saying black women do not have brain processing power to be taken seriously. But if you go and watch the very clip she links to, you realize he never said anything like that.
And Michelle Obama and Ketanji Brown Jackson, you do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously.
He's doubling down on those lies, saying she and the publication are
Terrorist sympathizers who argue that Charlie Kirk deserved a shot to the neck.
Here's what the journalist actually wrote. I do not believe anyone should be murdered because of their views, regardless of who they are or what they've done. Vance and Stephen Miller are using their lies as justification for claims that there's some vast left-wing terrorism conspiracy.
It is a vast domestic terror movement.
But their targets aren't a cabal of anarcho-communists. Their targets are run-of-the-mill progressive nonprofits.
But the George Soros Open Society Foundation and the Ford Foundation, the groups who funded that disgusting article,
Vance sprinkles in wildly inflammatory rhetoric about them,
setting fire to the house built by the American family over 250 years.
so that you support the government's calls
to dismantle and take on the radical left organizations in this country that are fomenting violence.
There's no world in which these progressive organizations are supporting terrorism, but they're strategically lying to make you think so.
It is a statistical fact that most of the lunatics in American politics today are proud members of the far left.
So let's review. The Nazis, not you, lied to create a sense of existential threat from internal enemies.
These are radicalized people. There is a domestic terrorism movement in this country.
Used manufactured threats to justify restricting speech and the press.
To dismantle the institutions that promote violence and terrorism in our own country.
And called to eliminate dissenters while claiming to defend the public.
To identify, disrupt, dismantle, and destroy these networks and make America safe again for the American people. It will happen, and we will do it in Charlie's name.
MAGA, they are capitalizing on a tragedy to lie to you to get you to demand repression.
Anybody who supports the Democratic Party needs to be labeled as a terrorist and or put on a watch list. We cannot coexist anymore.
Are you going to fall for it and become a Nazi? If you don't want to become a Nazi, I recommend you stop listening to these proven liars and the media outlets that have been telling you everybody else is a liar for the last 10 years and find a healthy media diet. Follow the link in my bio to my Blue Sky account where I have lists of fact-based pro-democracy newsrooms and experts that you can use to increase your level of fact-based information and decrease your level of fascist propaganda.
There is no unity with someone who lies about what Charlie Kirk said